How's it going, everybody? So real quick, I want to show you some very easy to learn A-site retake utility on CS2 Inferno. So they've kind of shortened this wall a little bit, so you can get a bit creative with some of these, which I'll show you. But luckily, there is a nice red mailbox you can get stuck into, which is a perfect position to throw a lot of this stuff from. So starting off, the most important piece of utility that you can throw is a backsite molly that it'll clear out 3 common positions all at once. So what you want to do is take a look at this little awning here. There's a dark spot just about here above this third wooden beam. You want to aim just to the top of it and left click throw, and what that'll do is pop just here, mauling off all of backsite where no one can stand in the back corner or in any of these common positions. So you can also pair that or throw this beforehand. If this bar here at the middle of the balcony, just left click throw, and it will pop down and destroy anyone, either planning in this corner or holding from this corner. Also, people like to stand here and hold this angle. It's a really good nade, pretty high probability to catch someone with this on a retake. So I would throw that almost every single time. Ideally before the molly, because you can just kind of throw everything really quickly like that. And it may, you may be able to pair up a little bit of extra damage. So anyways, on with this. So once you want to peek out here, one of the hardest fights in the game is people that are holding you like this. So smoking it off is pretty much my favorite thing to do. So you want to get on this middle step here, walk all the way up, make sure you're standing on the middle step, walk all the way up to this wall, and then look at this flower pot just here. There's a little dot kind of circular thing. You want to aim it at maybe just a hair, like a pixel to the right, because if you go too far left, it will miss. So just for safety, about a pixel to the right of it and left click throw. What that's going to do is land out here right in the middle, smoke off pit, big pit, mini pit, and of course graveyard. So you don't have to worry about any of those angles. The graveyard guy could, of course, peek over it, but he's going to be so exposed. It's a really easy fight to take. You can pair that also with a flash. If your teammates are going around, you can throw the same molly you throw. You can throw a flash from that position. It's not great. It's not going to blind many people like on this side, but if that's mollied off, the only people you really have to worry about are guys either, in graveyard, which it's going to absolutely hit them. They're going to have to turn away, or people, holding from this side of sight. If they're watching, like, it's going to hit them. So it's a good flash to throw, and it's really safe to not blind your teammates as they're moving up. So that's pretty good to throw. And one last thing that I'll show you is if you jump on top of this red mailbox, there's a way you can kind of get stuck into the wall here. If you look at this light fixture, the far right tip, and you aim down to the dark spot along the wall and release, it is a perfect HE that will absolutely eviscerate anyone planting on default. I mean, just look how insane that is. It's pretty much a 50 damage nade guaranteed if you think you can catch him planning. So anyways, I hope all of this helps, and it helps you with your retakes, because God, this is a terrible site to try to retake.